Hillary, because I hear your beautiful British accent, and we want to ask you something about Buckingham Palace. You're the royal expert. So, of course, we're very concerned that King Charles is being treated for cancer. But what will this mean? Are we going to see Meghan and Harry back in London? Are we going to see Kate taking on duties, even though she's been very ill? Tell us how this is going to work out for the royal family and for all of us who watch them.
Yes, thank you. I'm from England, so English accent here, and a few things. Prince Harry was spotted at LAX. He was boarding a private jet. He is heading back to England. He was called personally by the king. Now, when the king went in for his routine surgery for his enlarged prostate, Prince Harry heard that via the news. So this is a very different situation. This is a diagnosis from something that was discovered during a routine operation and a routine procedure. Now, he will be back in the UK. As for what's happening with the royal family, yes, the Princess of Wales, the former Kate Middleton, she had abdominal surgery. She was in the hospital for well over a week, almost 10 days, nearly 2 weeks, and she is now recovering at Adelaide Cottage, their home on the grounds of Windsor Castle. So Prince William, the king's son, he has stepped up and he actually will be undertaking his first royal duties at an investiture tomorrow night, Wednesday, at Windsor Castle. Now, the king, nobody's at Buckingham Palace. The king resides in London at Clarence House, and he has returned from Sandringham, his estate in Norfolk. He has returned to London and he is undergoing treatment right now for this cancer, which is not prostate cancer. Now, what's interesting about this, royal protocol has been broken. Never in the history of the royal family have they divulged exactly what the king has, which is cancer, although they're not saying specifically which cancer. Cancer does run in the royal family. The Queen had bone cancer, the late Queen, Queen Elizabeth II, and his grandfather, George VI, he died of lung cancer, although he was a pack-a-day chronic smoker. Now back to the other part of your question, what is going to happen? Well, Prince William, I mentioned, is stepping up, and you will see Prince Harry there now. Now, what's interesting is, in the instance where the king can no longer undertake all of his duties, he is undertaking state duties, his Privy Council meetings, meeting with the Prime Minister, the red boxes, state boxes. What he's not doing, Betsy, is being out in public. But a lot of that is due to having a weak immune system, not wanting the germs from the public, because obviously there are many things to be exposed to. Prince William is stepping up. But here's the part that's rather controversial. The next four in line after the current Queen Camilla are councillors of state. What does that mean? They would normally step in. Who are two of those four? Prince Andrew, and we all know about those issues, as well as Prince Harry, who's now just stepped back into the UK. But back in November, the House of Lords decreed, because of the issues with Prince Harry and Prince Andrew, only working senior royals would be able to undertake state duties. So now this is putting the situation in rather a bit of a flummox here. Princess Anne, the king's sister, and his younger brother, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Edward, they will be stepping up instead. What does this mean? The British public have been really impressed, and it's not my opinion, I'll never talk for the British public, but YouGov polls have actually shown that the king has increased in popularity. Why? Because he does what the entire British nation, in other words, the Irish, the Scots, the English, as well as all of the Commonwealth, are impressed with, mainly his sense of duty, Betsy. And his sense of duty, remember, they work for the public. And he is doing that, and he's not stopping doing this. So given his popularity, this is all rather shocking.
Well done, Hillary. And of course, we remember the late Queen having a very impressive sense of duty as well.
Thank you. Yes. Absolutely, she did. And I would say this about Prince William. Many people have asked me, well, what's going to happen with Prince William? Prince William, remember, he was tutored by his late grandmother. He was at school in Eton, and he used to literally walk over the bridge and go up to Windsor Castle, and he was having tea with her on Sunday. He has had a long tutorial ever since he was a little boy, and I think he's stepping up already, and there's a bright future for the monarchy because they serve, and that's what they're there to do, is to serve the people. And I think that's what Meghan got wrong. I think she thinks it's a lovely celebrity role and you're really glamorous. And no, it's drudgery day in, day out. The king still works harder than any other 75-year-old, certainly I'm privy to. And the Queen at 96, I don't know if you know many people at 96 that were working the day before they died.
Excellent summary. We're so glad you gave us that insight onto what's happening.
Great. Thank
Betsy.
you.